Hello and welcome to my Genius Hour lesson plan for EDCI 338. My name is Kirsten Pierce. Let's get started. This lesson plan is designed to lead students through a Genius Hour project. It is created to help teachers guide students through inquiry-based and student-led learning while integrating social media in a transformative way. It's also designed to encourage creativity, curiosity, strengthen literacy, improve confidence, and strengthen research, technology, critical thinking, and communication skills. My essential question is, how can we use social media to create positive and meaningful experiences for our students and ourselves? Our students will identify something they don't like in the classroom, school, community, or world and learn steps to take action and make change. The focus will not be on what they don't like. Instead, a positive outlook will be taken as they focus on the question, what is it that I would like to change? They will brainstorm, research, report, and reflect on something that is meaningful to them, and it incorporates a growth mindset by teaching strategies to embrace challenging tasks and solve problems. So this lesson is basically creating a passion project centered on giving students a voice about something that is meaningful to them and positively empowering them to create change. Next slide. So this project focuses on grade 4-5. It can be easily adapted to be used in any intermediate or middle school classroom. And I'm going to put the specifics of that on the resources section because there's not enough time in this video. They will need Chromebooks, paper puzzle pieces, a Padlet app, WordPress blog, Flipgrid app, Twitter app, and a camera for pictures, and iMovie as well. So lots of things to do. I got really excited. If there's too many things for you in this project, then please feel free to use what you like and leave what is too much. So for timing, I have divided this up into 7 steps. It is loosely structured as far as timing. I would choose to do about an hour a day for as long as needed to get to the completion of the final project. However, as we all know, every classroom is unique, and therefore I believe the teacher should decide how to best implement this plan. So step 1, the introduction. It's a whole class activity. It's teacher-led. The teacher will play the Genius Hour Making Changes intro video. So I'm going to click on this. I made this video for this project. I made it on Powtoon. It's on my YouTube channel. And here we go. So that is just part of it. You can watch the rest of it if you like with the link provided in resources. So after we show that to the students, we'll discuss the video, think, pair, share some ideas, and then they will start sketchnoting with these puzzle pieces. So they will get 4 of these pieces throughout this project. They'll get 1 for brainstorming. They will get 1 for the research portion. They will get 1 during their final project and 1 through their final reflection. Next, they will choose a topic. So whole class activity. They will be brainstorming, they will receive their Chromebooks, and the teacher will display a pre-made Padlet to the whole class. So this Padlet is called Things We Would Like to Change, and here's an example. So I created this just to show some ideas about what you could do. So students can have more than one idea on here. And notice they can change something in their community, worldwide, in the classroom, in the school. And this will give the students an opportunity to share their ideas. Someone wants a karate club, somebody wants a class pet, somebody wants the world to use solar power. So really broad. And maybe students will find people with similar interests and they can pair up or group up for this Genius Hour project. So they're going to work individually in pairs or small groups, and they're going to discover their driving question. So they need to have a problem plus their why and their solution in their driving question. So I've got some words here about how to make their driving question, but I will model it for you instead. So the teacher will model the driving question. So mine was, I would like to change something in my community. I would like more plants that attract butterflies in my community. It is important to me because I am worried about butterflies going extinct. What steps need to happen in order to make this change happen? So there's my question. I have my thing I want to change, I have my why, and then we need to look at what's going to happen next. So then they're going to create a WordPress blog and make their first post. Their first post will be their driving question, and the teacher will model the blog as well. Be sure to review digital safety, what is appropriate information to share, do not use real full names, and although the blogs will be connected with each other in the class, keep them private to the public, please. We're going to implement a Flipgrid as a reflection piece in this project. So once the blogs are up and the driving questions have been stated, the teacher will post a Flipgrid for the students to participate in. Students will state their driving question and talk about where they will start with their research. Students can refer to their sketchnote puzzle pieces as well. And they're going to jump into the research. The teacher will guide the students through the research for their post by referring to their driving question. Is there any backup support for the reason why you want this change? How does this change need to happen? Who needs to be contacted? So lots of ideas for blog posts. Students can use their sketchnote ideas and their second puzzle pieces they research to draw out their ideas. And blog posts can be created probably weekly. And as the research is continued, I would encourage students to use Twitter and participate in a Twitter chat if they are comfortable and it is approved by their parents and guardians. I would model a Twitter chat and we would look at Twitter together. I put Save the Butterflies. I found that there for mine as an example, but here are some things. Maybe I need to contact the CRD, the City of Victoria. So that was just some example of Twitter used for this project. Going back to our Flipgrid check-in. So after about 3 blog posts, the students will complete a Flipgrid check-in and state what's going well, where they are finding their best research, and what their next step is. Peers will comment on 3 of their classmates' Flipgrid posts. Comments must be helpful to the research process or give positive feedback. In other words, cheering their classmates on. Next step, bringing it all together. Students are going to create a 3 to 5 minute iMovie ad after they have completed their research and their blog posts. Their ad will state the following: identify what change they want to make, why it is important and meaningful to them to make that change, and identify the steps that need to happen. So the ad will be their final blog post. It's a persuasive movie. The audience the students are creating it for are the people that are in charge of making that change. It should be convincing. If you want a rubric, why not create one together? Now we're going to share the final project. So once the iMovie is posted onto the blog, the ad can be shared on social media such as Twitter to reach a wider audience. This is how for some this project could go further. So maybe they've reached their audience. Maybe there's changes going to happen. I don't know. Maybe it stops here. There will also be a celebration of learning where the ads will be played for the whole class. Other classes, teachers, the principal, parents could be invited to join as well. So final step 7, final Flipgrid. They're going to do a final reflection on Flipgrid. They're going to identify what they did well, what they would change next time, and their favorite part of the project. And after they complete that, their peers can do a 2 stars and a wish peer evaluation on their Flipgrid as well of 3 of their classmates' projects. Many opportunities for assessment through this project, formative and summative, so lots of things there to look at. And final thoughts, things to consider: digital safety and citizenship. Get family, the guardian consent. Get them involved. Maybe they want to come in and help out. Know the comfort level of your students through the process. Accommodate those who are not comfortable sharing through the video, especially with Flipgrid and iMovie, so give options. You're going to be flexible as a teacher and be a leader and be a guide. You're going to let them do the learning. It's student-led. So also, this lesson is heavy on tech. Does your class have experience with any of this technology yet? Adapt as needed to suit your class. So we're going to encourage the students to create, and looking at those essential questions, how can we use social media to create positive and meaningful experiences for our students and ourselves? I think this project does a good job of that. It is positive, they're moving forward, they're taking action, they're being positive to each other, they're cheering their classmates on. It's an important experience, something that is important to them, it's meaningful. But I also noticed the other 2 essential questions came into play. They're going to be kind to each other online with their comments. They're going to collaborate together, maybe in groups, or they're going to help each other with the research, and they're going to be connected through their blogs. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, welcome and appreciated. Thank you so much.